Hi guys, good evening. I am actually here to talk about something briefly. This is actually something that it's been bothering me since yesterday, and I decided to share this with you guys and give my own insight and my own advice in regards to this. So you guys know that when it comes to relationship, women are always the ones with the most effect of negative actions. So yesterday, while I was coming back from church, my mom was talking about this family friend of ours, a man actually, who who broke up with his girlfriend because he didn't want to marry her. So she said she said a lot of things, but I don't really want to go deep into the story. I just want to pick some few points I was debating with my mom about that. So according to my mom, she said this guy approached this girl and they started dating. So actually from the start, the guy didn't tell this girl that he would marry her. So which always happen. No guy meets you for the first day and they start telling you, okay, I'm going to marry you. No one does that. It's along the line, and the man decides whether or not he wants you for the future, or he just wants it to remain, just end at being just girlfriend and boyfriend. So my mom said the girl on her own part started being too good of a woman, showing out all the wifey qualities, and even spending on the guy. Like the girl really was trying so hard to see that the relationship ends in marriage. She was being good to the man, doing everything humanly possible that a woman in love does to show a man that she really cares. So my mom on her own part was saying that the girl was crazy, that a man didn't tell you he wants to marry you and you're going over and beyond to please the man. And then according to her, immediately the guy on his own part started being surprised as to why is this girl doing too much. Why is this girl doing too much? This is just friendship, dating, and she's not the kind of woman I want to marry. So these were all what the guy was telling to my mom. So my mom knew all the story, because like I told you earlier on, the guy is very close to our family, and he even most times teases me about marriage, that he wants to marry me and all of that. So because I've always known him as a family friend, so I always dismiss that as a joke. So but my mom is kind of very close to the guy, so he shares everything with my mom. So immediately he saw that this girl is doing too much for him, spending and all of that, and even involving him in her family's affair, like she was talking about him to the family. So the guy started pulling away. So the guy, because he didn't want to marry the girl and he saw that the girl is really pushing too hard, he started backing out. And before you know what's happening, he ended the relationship. When my mom was gisting me about this thing, I was very bad. I felt so hurt. The question I asked my mom was, this girl in question, did she do any bad to the guy? Was there some characteristics she showed off that weren't of a white material trait or whatever? So my mom said no. So actually the basic of the whole thing is that this girl was loving this guy the right way, but because this guy didn't want the girl for future, based on, you can never ever, I keep telling people, you can never force a man to be with you. A man would always want to be with who he wants to be with. So from what my mom told me, this girl didn't do any bad to this guy. It's just that she is not the kind of girl the man pictures he wants to spend his life with. Everyone have their own kind of person. We all have people we want to spend our life with. We all have our preferences. I have the kind of man I want. I have the picture of my ideal man. So as the guy and so as the girl. Maybe to the girl, the guy has all the qualities she was looking for in a man, but to the man, the girl doesn't have the qualities. So the conclusion of the whole thing is that this girl was a good woman. Her character was top notch. He showed the man the realistic kind of love. But this guy didn't choose her. He still dumped her because she is not the kind of girl he wants to marry. It's not the kind of girl he wants to settle down with. So this brought me to really sit down and think. Women, let's just be careful when it has to do with men, love, relationship, dating, marriage. Just don't overdo. Don't cross the boundary. do not do things that you will end up regretting when the relationship ends. You see, men will always be men. Like, you as a woman can have the best attributes every man would want to settle down for, but if you end up with the wrong man, he will never pick you for anything. So apparently this guy really, he wants a different kind of version, and the girl was a different kind of version. So this like really made me sit back, think about my past, the kind of men I've dated in my past, and how the relationships ended. It's not like I am not a good woman, like I am a very good woman, but I do find myself dating some men who just don't deserve me. So this is why I am putting it out there. Before you do too much for a man, before you give your all for a man, make sure that this man is married to you, because nobody knows the kind of things this guy will do tomorrow. Like, you can really not vouch for a man. You might be of all the good things for him, and he will still end up leaving you. So my humble advice is for you, my lovely ladies, to go into any relationship without expectations. Don't think a man would marry you. If it happens along the line, then thank God. If it doesn't happen, make sure you do not place any hope on any man. I keep telling my exes that I dated, I can do whatever I want to do for you if I want to do that, but if you know that I am not the kind of person you want for a future, please don't end up with me, don't marry me. I will even understand if you tell me you found someone else. We can be friends, no problem, because I know that women, we are always being asked out. There are thousands, like, men would always come for you. So you shouldn't like stop your life because of a man. Your life shouldn't be paused. You shouldn't be silly because you met just one man and that you fall heels in love with. If it ends, it ends. I give it 2 years maximum if you are the over emotional woman. If you're so emotional, I give it 2 years and you will move on. You won't even think about that guy again. That guy that really made you want to go mad, want to go crazy, that made you lose your senses. I give it maximum 2 years. If it takes long, you would not even remember that the guy was existing. Even if he comes back, like, he will mean nothing to you. And to men, it's really unfair. I don't know why a man would approach a girl that you know you do not want for a future. You know for sure that you don't like this girl enough to marry her. Why did you approach her? You made her fall in love with you. You keep sleeping with her, and you keep taking whatever she's giving to you. And deep down in your heart, you know that this is not your spec. There is one Igbo adage that states, "Odige mo, yadige mo no." If you are an Igbo, you will know this saying, "Odige mo, yadige mo no." If you know that a girl is good enough for you to date, to be friends with, to call your girlfriend, but she's not good enough for you to call a wife, why wasting her time? Because that was my whole debate and argument with my mom. Like, she could tell that I was pissed. And the reason why I was pissed is the fact that I hate when people toil with another person's emotions. At the end of the day, this girl was working on her own. You approached her. She didn't go for you. I would only blame the girl if she was the one chasing after the guy. But this guy was the one who made his intention known. It doesn't necessarily mean that he must say it the first day that he wants to marry the girl. No one does. So you can't expect a girl to be wasting her time for nothing. Like, we are not joking. We aren't playing games. You know, my mom kept like saying the girl was stupid for doing too much for a man. Then I was telling her that probably this girl has a good heart. You know, some women, when they know, like, some women are now wise. Men has taught some women some lessons. That's why most girls now, when they start dating you, they want to exploit you. They want you to spend, so that even if you don't end up marrying them, like, they will know that at least they gained something. But there are still good women out there who wouldn't even want you to spend. Women that would rather even support you than let you support them. So imagine they end up meeting such kind of men, such low life of men, and then they get this as payback. The next man that is coming to them might probably be the one to suffer the damages. So if you know that if you see a girl and you know that, okay, you like this girl, you admire her, you want to rapport with her, talk to her, let her know your intentions. I respect men who are open-minded. Let a girl know where she stands in your life. If what you want is friends with benefits, you want to be sleeping with her and then you're taking care of her, let her know. If she's in, she's in. And if she's not in, then let her go. You will definitely find your type. If you just want to play games, there are girls who wants to play games. The both of you will meet yourselves and it will be memorable. But don't go deceiving a girl who wants real love, a girl who wants to settle down, a girl who you know would fall in love with you because of how you treat her. And then once you've gotten her heart, you give her the bitter lessons. It's not like she did something to you, but it's just like she's not the type of girl you want. Then why approach her the first time? Why sleeping with her? Why collecting from her? It's really not fair. My beautiful darling ladies, don't let a guy play you. There are thousands of men out there that have good intentions for you. There are thousands of men there that wants to wife you up. So keep being you, but be very smart. Some of these guys are not ready to change. They just want to play games. They just want to have fun, and they are not coming to tell you directly. It will be hard for you to see a guy that will tell you, okay, this is what I want from you. I respect a guy that was like that to me some years ago. This guy, he called me in his room and he told me, okay, the reason I want you is because I want to have a particular girl that I'll be sleeping with, and then count on me to take care of you. Like whatever you need, I'll do it for you, but I want us to just be like friends with benefits. And also the guy like gave me an Igbo proverb that states, Osodimma agayu borabo. You understand that when the road is good, we will step on it again. So I can understand at the time that this guy was clearly telling me that, okay, we are starting this journey as just friends with benefit, but if along the line your character matches mine, like I love what you're doing, I might end up wifing you. Or probably that was what he meant, like he could take it higher. But unfortunately, I had to like turn the proposal down, because I'm not raised in a way that I can be proud to be sleeping around, just to be having sex with a man for the fun of it, and then because the man promises to take care of me. I want to be with someone that I love, and he in turn wants me. I want to be with someone who wants me as much as I want them, not just being more like a low-key street girl. I wasn't raised that way. So every lady should be very careful. These men won't tell you. Most of them won't tell you. Only few. And if you are unfortunate to meet the bad guys who wouldn't be upfront about how they feel or what they want, then I advise that you activate your number 6. Don't expect too much. And if really having sex with him is not something you want to do, like, you can turn it down. You have the right to say no. At the end of the day, you are protecting yourself. This man will get you pregnant, you abort the child, like put you through so many health risks, and at the end of the day, they will dump you today and get married the next day. If you're not his type, you're not his type. So the reason I was very angry is the fact that these men, they know what they are doing. They are silently exploiting, most of them, not all men. They are silently bringing bitterness into the hearts of a woman. If you see a girl and you know that for sure that you would not want to call this girl a wife, don't approach her. Go for the people you would want. If you know that this girl is not the kind of woman you want, there is no point approaching her at all. Always make sure you approach girls you would want to spend your life with. From day one, a man knows what he wants. If you meet a lady today, if you meet any girl today, you know what you want from her. And if marriage to that girl is not on your list, then terminate it. There's no point continuing. There's no point. There are some women you would hurt in this life, and your life will be ruined forever. Some women can be so forgiving even spiritually, but there are women you hurt, just the tears from their eyes is big enough to destroy you. Just the tears. And some of these women, they might even go diabolical. They might do something evil to you. So to be on a safer side, learn to control yourself. Have self-control. Don't go putting all your hopes on that man. Don't go with so much expectations, because this is usually the reason why women always are the ones who cry the most after a breakup happens. Don't give your body. If you want to give your body, do it because you want to do it. But do not give your body to a man because you want to keep him, because you want to please him. Do it because you want to do it, so that tomorrow, if whatever happens, you're like, okay, I did what I want to do. But if you know you don't want to give yourself, don't do it by all means. And always have options. Because these are all the reasons why when a guy leaves you, you start crying like he wasted my time, he used me, I gave him my all. Because you gave yourself, you gave your body, you gave your money, you left every other guy for this guy. But if you have other options, when the relationship ends, it's easier for you to bounce back. Don't dismiss other men because you think this guy you're with is going to marry you because you think he's Mr. Right. Always keep your options open. Don't dismiss other men. If men are coming to you, please accept them. Accept them, because at the end of the day, you don't even know who is going to be the right one. You don't know the mind of any of them that you're dating. So to avoid being disappointed or to avoid feeling so used and not wanting to start all over again, always love less with your heart. Keep your options open so that whatever happens, you're not too affected. Because ever since I employed these tactics, it has helped me a lot. Immediately a guy is leaving today, I have another person. This is what men need. At the end of the day, you don't know his heart. So if really he wants you and he comes up to make it obvious that he wants you by marrying you or seeing your parents, then that's when you can put all your eggs in him. And I'm not by any means trying to give the wrong advice to the women. I'm just doing this because I feel concerned. I know what I've been through, and it's not right the way we are being treated as women, especially when we give our all to a man, when we fall in love madly with him. So to avoid falling deeply for any particular man, always keep your options open. If other men are coming to you, don't chase them away because you have a guy. Accept them, keep them close so that it's going to be easier for you. And the most important one I will keep emphasizing on, whenever you're dating a man, just enjoy the moment. Do whatever you want, like you really want to do. If you're sure that you will not have any future regrets whatsoever about that. And don't take it that because I'm dating this guy, there's every chances he will get married to me, because that's where the problem starts. That's where you start becoming too overprotective, too insecure and all of that. Keep pointing this out to my ladies. I'll keep on pointing it because I won't end this video without reminding you. Whenever you go into any relationship with a man, please do not place any expectation on him. Just go with the mindset that, okay, I'm dating this guy, I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. But if in the future it leads to marriage, then alhamdulillah, thank God. But if it doesn't lead to marriage, then we move. With that, you will save yourself some unnecessary stress. And this marriage all of us are competing for is not a do or die affair. It is not a life and death situation. So just don't let any man destroy your happiness, your life, your future, your health, just because he came with a promise of love and marriage. Even if he doesn't, always be open-minded. Keep your options open and do not place any expectation. You see these two things, it will help you a lot. It's going to help you a lot bounce back when the guy leaves you. So I'll be ending my sermon for now. I just hope you have a pleasant day. Make sure your day is as beautiful as the morning sun. Take care. Bye bye.